Have you ever been bitten by a poison snake before, Neil?
The quaint little town of Serenia nestles at the base of a great snow-capped mountain range which rises sharply to the east.
Now, again, Neil, we've had this conversation. Like, we've actually had a really good run of music in SierraQuest lately. Like a few games have had absolute bangers for soundtracks. And to be fair, King's Quest does have quite a lot of good music in this one. The town music, on the other hand, is fucking traumatizing. And I apologize in advance as you walk into the town. Very slowly, admittedly.
If you're going into town, I'll just wait for you here. I had a nasty run-in with a big dog once, and I feel much safer out here.
What? You're a fucking owl. You can fly. What the fuck? What kind of a dog did you have fucking issue with?
A flying chihuahua. This is by far the worst music I've ever heard. It's so high-pitched and noisy.
The town is busy with people going about their daily chores. A small toy shop fronts the town's cobblestone street. A prosperous-looking tailor shop occupies the town's main corner.
So,
quaint houses.
We have a toy shop, we have a tailor, and we have a shoe shop. That's what we have in this town.
Small, quaint houses and
quaint houses.
Quaint houses.
And quaint houses. Doesn't it feel very swashbuckling?
Not well, I'm afraid. This old wagon's always giving me trouble.
Sure, I can't have it known you've got mustard in your face. Don't ask me about my weekends.
But I think I can handle it.
All right then. Good luck.
Thanks. With this wagon, I'm gonna need it.
By the way, it should
actually... the pessimist.
It should kind of be pointed out that this game did have a completely amateur cast. Like, none of the people on this are actual voice actors. Even though the game did have $1 million budget.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is voiced by Sierra staffers.
Which generally I find really endearing. It makes me feel homegrown, you know?
Or cheap. Let's just say that.
In the corner of the shop,
also, yes.
Casually over a tailor's form, Graham.
I also love as well that they had to get Kenneth Williams in some way into the game, and there he is, just in his pants.
The tailor, an aristocratic.
Don't worry, we'll run into his wife soon enough.
As he looks
we
at
will
all
actually,
the
yes.
wares in the tailor shop. An employee of the tailor.
I don't like him, so we're not going to talk to him.
I'm interested in buying something here.
Let me show you some things.
Everyone else can walk fast.
A fine piece of cloth. With this material, I could make you beautiful shirts. There isn't a more beautiful piece of fabric to be found anywhere. With this, I could make you the finest trousers you've ever had. Well?
Wow, that's a... Joe, I'm sold now. Let's fucking go. Let's get some fine trousers.
Thanks, anyway.
Sure. Whatever you say. I'm just here to help.
Don't blame me. I'm an intern.
The young man is too busy with another customer.
It's probably again low-hanging fruit here, but going by the way his hands are, like, I think he's meant to be a camp stereotype.
Interest at all the tailor's wares.
Well, at least they haven't been ham-fisted about it. That is something. Why is he following us out?
Graham notices a shiny silver coin lying forgotten on the street near the broken wagon.
Oh yes.
Check out that fucking pixel.
Bending down, Graham quickly retrieves the silver coin from the street.
You get that a little bit in this game.
Graham notices an old wooden barrel on the street corner.
Graham remembers playing Donkey Kong as a
Inside
child.
the barrel, Graham sees an old rotting fish. Graham leans way down into the barrel and removes Hugh, the smelly old fish.
It's your fault for not adding comments. I do like the idea, like, if we are using Sierra staffers, you just have just one guy on staff who just sounds like Wilford Brimley and just said, look, we haven't got anything else for you, so do you want to be the narrator? I would love to be the narrator. Just do it, Ken. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Right?
Say the line.
Now the peace of not being in the town and listening to that fucking music. Bakers, eh? I wonder what they're called.
With a fine view of the rushing river, the bakehouse sits a bit out of town, along an old rutted road.
Again, I don't know if it's a quirk of these kind of games, but like even in the first game, they had like walls of text for like the opening areas, and then like towards the end, yeah, that's a dragon. No, there goes our hero, drowning as he goes. I mean, it's a very slow drowning.
Too bad. Graham's swimming skills were no match for the mighty river.
Well, I can't argue with that.
What the fuck?
Like, oh, I don't got nothing for this. Man drowned. Move along.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I'll wait for you here, Graham.
Why, was there a dog in here as well?
I'm gluten intolerant. There actually is a dog. There's a cat in there.
And how is your poor dear mother doing, William?
Oh, she hasn't been doing too well lately. But my brother and I help out whenever we can. Thanks for asking, Amanda.
Austin, keep your fingers out of that pie. The pies look lovely. I think I'll take one.
Yes, they were just made fresh this morning. Here you go.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
This will be a fine dessert for our dinner tonight. Let's go home, Austin.
Yes, because in the fantasy realm, the child is called Austin.
Yeah.
Apparently, Daventry is a suburb of Texas.
Here's the last of the pies.
I sound like a serial killer.
Welcome to our bakehouse, traveler. Of course, all of our wares are wonderful, but today we've got a special on custard pie.
Also, that I'm dressed like a
Just
quality
one
street
silver
sweet.
spoon. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
The Baker brothers seem to have a pet, a large, mangy cat. The cat doesn't look very friendly at all.
Ah, you cannot pet the cat in King's Quest 5, ladies and gentlemen.
0 out of 10.
Oh god, another Sierra game where we can't pet the animal. What's the fucking point?
Everything looks so delicious, it's hard to decide what to buy.
I shall eat the cat.
Everybody has that problem, but what a problem to have.
Those custard pies look most delicious.
Yes, they're made from a recipe handed down from our dear mama and her mama before her.
It's still hard to decide though.
Well, take your time, there's no hurry.
Oh, I think we should get ourselves a pie, Neil. It's going to be a
Yes.
long journey. We need a pie.
Sir, I would like to purchase one of your custard pies.
These pies cost 1 silver coin each.
I've got it right here. Here you go.
I hope you enjoy your custard pie.
Oh, I'm sure
I don't know why.
will.
They make it sound like it's a euphemism. It's like, oh, wow, those pies look really nice tonight. Yes, it was my mother's recipe. I'd like to buy a custard pie, please.
Besides,
Yes,
Graham
here
would
is your
only be in
custard
the way.
pie.
Yeah, people doing drug deals don't
Baker's
speak
brother
in
is
code
too
like
busy
this,
to
you
chat
know?
with Graham.
What would you
The
like
cat
in your
doesn't appear
pie,
to like
madam?
Graham,
I'd
much
like
less
cherry
Graham.
and apple. I said apple.
See the road there? Back to the east is the town.
I know. You are not very helpful. So now that we have a pie, obviously the game changes completely from this point on.
The Swarty Hog Inn. Yes,
Weary
now we are
travelers
pie
can enter
armed.
through the inn's front door.
Oh yes, we will be able to defeat all the monsters.
An old, uninteresting barn is located behind the country inn. A large haystack dominates the area in front of the barn.
These are, of course, irrelevant to our adventure for the time being. Like, I'm not saying that this game is dragging itself out, but we are going to need topics for conversation in a couple of minutes. Brace yourself. Is all I can say. At least the water sounds realistic.
It does. It is probably the only thing that does in this entire game.
The only thing that is realistic. Oh, it's a bear.
Ooh, watch out for the bear, Graham.
And you decided to land on the tree the bear is on, you fucking idiot. Yet you wouldn't go into a city because of a random dog.
Yeah, well, like, bears can't fly, man.
A
Come on, that's
large
fucking
bear
basic.
seems to be very interested in the honey inside the old tree.
I'll go poke the
Graham
bear.
should be very
Oh,
careful
we're
of
poking the
big
bear.
old bear. Graham should be very...
The bear's going, no, really, don't do this. Arr. Oh, yes. I'm sensing danger. Or maybe not. Nah, fuck it. Let's get killed by the bear. Here we go. Whoosh!
Fucking hell. The bear's got a right hook like Mike Tyson.
We literally got Muhammad Ali lead by that bear.
A swarm of bees buzz around a hole in a rotted old tree.
But what will
A
we
large
do?
bear seems to be very...
How will we save the bees? Here, boy, fetch this. And off it goes. Yep. Good night, everybody.
I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our
Oh, that's what we need,
lives
another
from the
fucking
claws of that
high-pitched
horrible
voiced
bear.
character, yeah.
Yep.
In return, I offer you a
See,
lot
the
of
sound engineer
income from our home.
just discovered fucking modulated voices, and he's just going to blow everyone's minds.
And eardrums.
Yeah. Just everyone around going, oh my god, is that actually me? That doesn't sound like me at all. Oh wow, man, that's amazing. It doesn't sound me at all.
The bees have a hive inside the hole of the old dead tree.
Look, the owls is like looking at the bees going, wow, they're fucking metal. You think they do that all the time? That's woke, man. That's woke.
Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and retrieves a very sticky chunk of honeycomb. Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it.
He pockets it.
Hang on, wait a minute. The cloth wasn't in our fucking inventory to begin with.
Graham bends down and
He just
picks up
tore
a
it off
large
his sleeve
stick
there.
from the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, we move on to the next level. Dog.
A bully of a dog terrorizes the poor ants as he playfully digs at their large anthill. A mangy old dog digs playfully at the huge anthill, while the poor ants scurry about frantically.
Yep, this is what happens. It's called nature,
The
lads.
dog doesn't seem to be a friendly source.
No,
at
it's
all.
called poor nature because in reality, that dog would be stung to within an inch of its fucking life.
Yes.
Ooh, Graham, that dog looks mean.
Ooh, cream. Ooh wee. Somehow we cannot get killed by the dog.
The dog doesn't seem to be a friendly source.
And we
at
cannot
all.
pet the fucking dog in King's Quest 5.
0 out of 10. Worst
Honestly.
game ever.
Dog. Off he goes. I just want to point out we just solved the same puzzle twice.
Yes, exactly.
I'm King Anthony the Great. May I ask who you are?
Why, certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the Great Mountains to the ocean on the other side.
That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider.
Of course, I am an ant and cannot help.
Shall not.
Although I will speak on character Philip for the rest of this monologue. Hi, buddy. Hello. How are you doing?
If perchance you may ever need it.
He's also quite a fetching crown and
Cedric and I
coat.
appreciate your kind
I'm actually quite
offer.
jealous of
We
his
look
crown
forward
coat, to
to
be honest.
meeting you
I mean,
again.
our king is nice and all, but all he's got is a feather in his hat. Like, that's it. That's all.
Yeah, that guy's got style.
Yeah, that's straight. Like, he's got swag. Not style, swag. Okay, I'll even go so far and call it swag.
Swag.
Meanwhile...
Ooh, keep your eye on the gypsies.
Oh, I'm now scared of cows as well for some reason. Also love how racist the yellows keep going, those gypsies!
Graham notices a tall,
Exactly.
burly man
Goddamn.
who keeps a suspicious eye on him and Cedric. A large ox, tied to the gypsy's wagon, peacefully munches on grass. A steaming pot of stew bubbles over a small campfire near the gypsy wagon. A gypsy wagon is encamped here at the edge of the woods.
Yeah, I
On
think
the
there's
side
a
of
gypsy wagon here.
The words
I think so.
fortune teller.
Something tells me.
illuminated.
This is our someone indeed. Gypsy wagon. Ooh.
The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort.
You could try.
The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort.
Well, that's good to know. Right then. Let's eat them then. And be talking here, we cannot pet the ox in King's Quest 5 either. 0 out of 3 attempts to pet an animal in this game.
Most people avoid it because there are bandits out there.
I just feel like they're just got the effort in the wrong places, you
I'll
know?
wait for you here.
And now we get to the desert, which is an upsettingly long part of the game. So strap yourselves in, motherfuckers. Neil, we will desperately need topics for this next part of the playthrough. How are you doing, Neil? Talk us through what's happening in the life of Neil so far.
I don't know. The boringness of this scene is starting to get to me.
Neil, we're only 2 screens in. Come on, man, you got this.
I don't know. I think we should actually point out as well that like King's Quest 5 literally has one of the worst kind of like soft lock puzzles in the history of gaming, which we will point out. We'll point it out when it happens, but it's like it's fucking horrendous.
This whole section is horrendous. Like retroactively, when you do the maths and go like, oh god, this is horrendous. Like, yeah,